What's up? It's Carl back with another video. Let's get started. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I'll be there on PSA and Twitch at CarFade1.
This is Kevin Harlan
Let's go.
alongside Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We're glad to get spooky with you tonight. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Phoenix, Arizona is the scene of the oldest West showdown between two of the NBA's longtime enemies. It's the Suns and the Los Angeles Lakers. They come off the loss on Friday.
And what stands out from that game, Clark, is that they let a lot of points slip through their fingers at the free throw line.
Yep, and I think some doubt started to creep in as well when they kept missing their foul shots. Guys seem to tighten up and start alligator arming those things.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Mr. Clutch in at point guard. Randall out there at Davis. Then there's Kobe. And it's Schneider in at the three. Here's Bledsoe. 26 points for him last game against Golden State. Thomas goes in. And
good block.
sends it back.
Damn, got it.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Guarded by Bledsoe. Here's Mr. Clutch. He had a 27-point outing in the last game against the Clippers.
And he played great at the
There you go.
defensive end of the floor, too, Kevin. Had a couple of important block shots in that game, so good all-around effort.
Outside Thomas.
Give me that.
Here's Mr. Clutch.
Buck. Oh my God, 2K. I can never make a three no more, huh? This is my first season.
And it's Bledsoe off
And
the
you
dribble.
don't know how to step up.
Banked in off the glass.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out
Damn
like
God.
that, getting such easy access to the rim.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Poked away.
Come on,
And
hop.
here comes
Bro.
Thomas, leading the fast break. Here's Len. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Len's got his first basket.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Schneider. There's the pick. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Buckets. There we go.
From three-point land. Mr. Clutch has got 5 points so far. For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to Golden State.
Yeah, and when the game went into overtime, the confidence of
Come
both
on.
teams seemed to go in opposite directions, and they were on the wrong side of that equation.
And that's the case a lot of times when you have an uneven matchup like that, Steve. We've seen it before. The longer it stays close, the more confidence the underdog
What about to
gains.
shoot it?
Here's Mr. Clutch. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. 5 on the clock. Mr. Clutch misses the three.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Well, he's
Everybody
been
got-
working hard to get good looks, and it's paying off for him early.
Lakers trail by 3.
Come on.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Three-pointer. That is good.
There we go. 3.
Mr. Clutch has got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Thomas passes to Bledsoe. Nice D.
Oh yeah, give me that rebound.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Davis sets a screen. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Oh, I was feeling myself.
Davis.
There we go.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Turn it from the line.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
They were a fairly decent free throw
Come on, we gotta
shooting
make
team
them free
a year
throws.
ago, Kevin, about 77% from the line.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances
You
last
missed
year,
both?
their free throw numbers help them win games.
Pass to Bledsoe.
Oh yeah,
It's stolen
that
by
make it up.
Davis.
If we score with this position, that make up for it.
There's the pass to Mr. Clutch.
Buck.
Target
Oh,
from three-point range. And it's the Suns' ball. Dragic with it, and it's Lynn picking
We
him
start
up.
settling for threes.
Morris kicks to Bledsoe. Shot is off.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to
Swaggy
Young.
P.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time, but yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 8 points for him. Young dishes to
Oh.
him. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And Bledsoe, here we go. Bledsoe with another miss.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
And Morris comes over to help in a wide open look for Lynn. And again, no good by the Lakers. Suns shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Now, here is Morris. Guarded closely. He feeds it to Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. And Bledsoe, here we go.
Yes.
Misses from short range.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Davis with a screen on Dragic. Davis sets a screen. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Bucket. There we go.
He sure did. Right on cue. Man, was that major drama. He loves those situations, though.
Tune in next Tuesday night, November 3rd. DeMarcus Cousins and the Sacramento Kings.
And off we go. Starting the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
They've done a nice job on the offensive boards here, guys, and I think that was the difference in that first quarter, really pounding the offensive glass.
Well, they set the tone early with their mindset, their tenacity, and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.
Thomas is out there with Dragic. Then it's Miles Plumlee. Then it's Brandon Wright. And it's Morris in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Thanks, guys. Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Clippers really delivered. He finished with 27 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. A gritty performance where he put his team on his back and shouldered the scoring load. This
Come
team can get
on.
used to that, guys.
All right, Doris.
Wasn't even looking at the
what do you
rim.
guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game, or has it, like Steve began taking a toll physically?
I think it just depends on the individual, Kevin. Probably
Buckets, there we
depends
go.
on how he's feeling physically overall, but usually a guy who has a big night like that, it's going to carry over just the confidence. It'll carry to the next game.
Yeah, I would not disagree with you on there, Steve.
Oh, my
There's
God.
something about confidence in this game that really fuels you and energizes you. When you've performed well, then you feel like you can do it again and again and again.
Several teams changing it up here.
I get subbed out. We get subbed back then. Okay, we winning by 2. Okay.
LA's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. High-end passes to Mr. Clutch. Len grabs the board. The Suns trailing. There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. And Tucker kicks to Morris. Clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point.
Been a big game for Mr. Clutch. He's got 14 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
Well, they'd be in a much different position in this game if he wasn't burying those long balls.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is
There you
challenge
go.
shooters
3
and
up,
change
4.
shots. A bunch of block shots early.
The Suns making a switch here. Morris is checked in. And Thomas, here we go. And he gets it to go. Thomas got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Here's Mr. Clutch. It's
Oh, yeah.
good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. Outside Thomas. Second chance shot. Len shot is off.
He still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim. But too often, that's the story for him.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the right side. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. He dishes it to Bryant. And a miss there on the triple. And here is Thomas. 23 points for him the last game against the Warriors in Oakland.
And Kevin, he was amazing defensively as well. I mean, he was racking up steals left and right.
Bryant, that's for 2. And no good trying to get that one. Close.
Hi, Kevin. Well,
all right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first.
Back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Mr. Clutch, he's in at point guard. Davis is out there with Randall. And there's Bryant. And it's Schneider in at the small forward position. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Launches it. And that is good. Mr. Clutch has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Lakers. Suns trail by 4. And Thomas, here we go. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
That's what he did not
That's been a
miss
go-to
no
shot for him
mid-range.
today.
Yeah, they found that sweet spot between the paint and the three-point line, and they're knocking a lot of those shots down.
Davis sets a screen. And it's Bryant in the corner. And there's the pass to Snyder. Here's Mr. Clutch. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Shots
There you go,
good by
Kobe.
Kobe.
Oh,
That's how you
2.
have to attack the double team. Find the open man, get the ball out of your hands.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Phoenix. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. He told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out and run each and every chance they get. He also said he wants them going hard to the boards at both ends of the floor, not just the defensive backboards. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
There's a good screen. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Bryant. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, he was an excellent foul shooter a season ago at about 82%.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Miles Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. Dragic comes in for Isaiah Thomas. The shot's good for Mr. Clutch.
Got to make a defensive adjustment here because he's just destroying them from three-point range.
Well, even when they've closed out on him, Steve, he's knocking them down.
Here's Dragic, kicks to Plumlee. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 5th assist in this one. Los Angeles leading by 6. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Allen.
Whoa. A rookie taking a shot like that.
Well, still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3, even before that miss.
Oh, now you want to trade.
Out to the right wing. Dishes it to Morris. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Good on the 3-point shot.
Should we get a lead? They start going and scoring when we stop.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Outside, Kobe nails the wide open jump shot. Bryant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And